Alright, got the gear levels required. Found out really how easy it is to... The weekly hunts are extremely easy because it's one monster and they're in one spot. And then the next 2 days after that, I did all of the daily hunts for Norvrant. That's like the Crystarium region. The ones you get either from Old Charlian or Rods at Han. And that's... what expansion is that? Dark... or Shadowbringers, I think it's called. No, that's the Crystarium one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And then all of the dailies that you get in Tuliolol. Did them 3 days in a row, and got all the sacks of nuts that you need. I got item level 730 weapons, weapon shield on Paladin, weapon Dragoon, main hand and main hands both for White Mage and Sage. And then Red Mage, of course, which is what I'll be using here. And then I had enough of the mathematics, I don't know why I said that weird, to get the biggest upgrade I could get that way was the Red Mage headgear, which was like item level 705, so it boosted it quite a bit. And I did notice that all of my level 100 jobs have some 720 gear, which I can boost all of that stuff to 730 pretty easily. By continuing to do the hunts in those three expansions, the most current one and the previous two. It's Tuesday, so the weeklies are back up. So I will probably be able to fill a bunch of bad slots in the upcoming few days, but I want to do some quests first, and we're going to continue with the story, which requires doing Mistwake, which I have the gear for now, and we're going to do it with the Scions, as we usually do. So it'll be a bit slower, but it'll be very safe, and you can kind of see what's going on, and be able to talk with the Scions, or like hear what the Scions say as the dungeon goes on, and then we'll do the follow-up after that dungeon, whatever video or cutscene happens after, to continue beyond the mountains. But if for whatever reason you don't remember how to get here, it's just living memory, which if you don't want to spend money or you don't have free teleportation tickets that are to get here, which is just living memory, Aetheryte, you can get here through the Skydeep Cenote inner chamber, which I believe is in the Zoctorol. No, so it's in the Yoctorol. I believe it's Coast. Nope. That's not Urko. Yeah, it's not Urkobacha. Hold on. Yeah, whatever. Oh, it is. Okay, so it is. It's Yoctel. It's this area of Yoctel, the southwest. Anyway, let's talk to this clerk to get back over to that airship. You can only access it right now via airship. To Alexandria. And as a red mage, I'm going to replace either Y'shtola as a black mage or Kryle as a Pictomancer. I keep wanting to say it's a painter, but it's not. But I believe Graha will be my tank. I've already done small talk in the previous video. Graha tank. Sphene will be our healer. I've given Kryle enough recently. I haven't run with Y'shtola, and this is Kryle's homeland, though.
I won't let you down.
No, it's not. Wait, is Alexandria? I can't remember. They came to our world via the gate. Yeah, I think she did. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's her world. I'll let her come. Let's go. I've watched the video, or I watched one of those shortened videos that tells you how the boss fights work a couple times, so hopefully I don't make a fool of myself, but you never know. The opening cutscene we're kind of like a mist on the bottom of this big cave that we're entering a cave, a tunnel system, and that's kind of what it is. You got some pathways of rock. We got some monsters in here that look like kind of pig rock caterpillar kind of things. That's a weird description, but it's the best I got for you. Do I have... I don't care about food. We're not in a hurry. See if I remember how to do this. I haven't red maged in a while. Aside from just your occasional mess around. Do the mess around. Whoa, 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 do the mess around. Still burn through mana in your AoE rotation, which has always been a weird thing to me. It's like one of the few times you use lucid dreaming is when you're in AoE rotation mode. As a red mage, at least. One of the funny things about Cryo is that Pictomancers really want to have that ability to kind of prep before a fight, and Cryo doesn't get that. So I don't know how she does it. Wait, what did I just do? What am I? Did I get kicked? Am I lagging? What's happening right now? Luckily I just started the fight. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but nothing's happening. Yeah. Really? I just got on. If you're quick about it, you can get into the queue quickly. So we've been suffering from DDoS attacks for, like it's been a month at least. So you don't click out of here. You let the system do its thing of logging you back in. In the meantime, I'm going to put on the be right back screen and watch something on my other screen so I can not suffer this boringness. So I'll be right back. You get back in pretty quickly, as long as you do it that way. So, we're back. My free company mates are experiencing the same thing. But they got back in quickly doing that trick. If you click cancel, or if you take too long to get to that screen, then sorry, Charlie. What the hell just happened? Oh. Yeah, no. I don't know what I'm doing. I should have gone on Dragoon. I would probably know the Dragoon rotation better at this point because that's what I use for farming. When I need to farm materials for crafting that you can only get from killing monsters. I do it on Dragoon because you don't have to stand and cast, you know, you don't have to wait for that cast time. Of a red, even though red mage's every other cast is instant, you know. Still a thing. But we're not in a hurry, so no worries.
Hold still.
Nothing special on the trash so far, by the way. Like, especially because we're only doing single trash group pulls, you know.
Yourself.
Chickadee check yourself before you wreck. Oh shoot, I did that wrong. It's fine.
Brace yourself.
I have found running with Trust or the Duty support system or whatever, if you're a DPS job or really, well yeah, DPS job would be the one. And you're about to you got your last target that's only like 10%, 15%, whatever hit points left. You can start running. Your group will finish it off, and there's no problem with that because they'll catch up to you really fast. They basically all get sprint, more or less, without actually having to cast it. And they finish off targets much faster, it seems, than they actually do the damage during the full rest of the fight.
Try this.
Allow me.
Alright, main gimmick of this boss is to try to keep his attacks away from as many pillars as you can. There'll be a line attack, you don't want it directed at pillars. You'll get like circle attacks under you that will move with you, so just make sure that they're not going to go off on a pillar, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm probably gonna forget and do it wrong, but I'll try. So and try not to have yours overlap with anybody else's if you can. I don't know why I'm not casting still. I wanted to get my red mage melee stuff in, but you can hide behind here. Well, you have to hide behind a pillar for this to not take massive damage. But yeah, that's why you want the pillars to survive, so that you can hide behind them for that move. Let's see if I remember how to use this. Oops. I think it gives me it gives me an auto, or like, yeah, that one's instant cast, what it was. Can I still cast? Yeah, awesome, cool. I like how they get LOS, but we don't. That's a beautiful. Okay, this one we don't want it. Guys, I don't want it. Okay, fine. It's fine, it works. Oh wait, Petrification? Oh, move out. I don't remember that.
This should do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Dang it. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by something here. Am I in 2? I was in 2. God damn, that's my fault. Obviously. Well, that makes it harder for a little bit. I can't get hit by things. Yuck. That hits hard when you have one. Help me. Okay. Did they make this range now? Shit. Where you guys going? I gotta go with you. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Damn it. Oh, really? So, can't that be cured? Can't that be Asuna? You can't Asuna that? Or just she didn't Asuna that? Okay, so the Petra Breath is probably the one that I remember the least. Oh, we beat him? He was at like 0.5% of health, so I guess we win. Item level 755? Ooh, really? Can I see my tank's gear? Hold on. View, display set. Yeah, a 20-point upgrade. I didn't know this dropped 755. That's awesome. I think the previous one dropped 7. I can't see it right now. Lame. And then you slide down this railway. So like, you know, those train carts kind of like in a mine where they have those carts that you fill with ore or whatever else you're mining. We just slide down one of those rails on our feet. And now we're like the basement of this. But we're outdoors because we can see the sky. So we've come through the tunnel. Now we're outside again. We actually see kind of castle. Well, it's like we're going into a castle. Possibly Alexandria. Who knows? I suck. What am I doing? Oops. Where's my... Oh. Dang it. Anybody who is a red mage main watching this, if they... Which, theoretically, they wouldn't, because why would they? They're already playing these frickin' zones, but... They would be like, what is this guy doing? Because he sucks at life and the game and stuff. Close my eyes. I don't know. I haven't done the math in a while to remember if it's 2 monsters, do we still use AoE? I still have my instant, but we're probably not gonna... Oh. Using sprint uses up your dual cast? That's stupid. That's very stupid. Why does that happen? I don't remember that interaction at all. I don't think using acceleration in AoE is good, right? For arrow 2... This is all single target stuff.
No holding back.
So yeah, I'm just gonna revert to single target when it's 2. Until I've properly done the math. Have they all been Oh, ooh, wait, I got a ring? Oh, I gotta put that on. I'm sorry, I gotta put that on right now. Do I not have any? Yeah, that tracks. Big 35-point boost for my ring there. I'm not even sure I need to keep this other ring forever and ever. Because Black Mage, the rest of them, all their other casters are going to use these two that I have, so that's going to go bye-bye. What? Oh, I lost it because yeah. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Brace yourself.
Nah, he's gonna die.
Take this.
Although what I said about kind of running ahead when your NPCs are about to, you know, the final mob in a trash pull is about to die, oftentimes your way is barred, so it doesn't make a huge difference. Okay, front, because there's no orb here. You guys can keep attacking. The thing about NPCs fighting with you, they stop attacking when there's something to avoid. It's very annoying. And then, see, there's no purple orb here, so we're safe here. I forgot what I'm doing here. Where am I in my rotation? I don't think there was anything about, like, the boss having a cleave. Bio 2, I think, is that unavoidable? No, but he's gonna do lines. Okay, so we can move into, we can move into the first line after he's done with it. So let them explode, and then go into there. And then he'll explode the rest of them. It's like, don't be near any of them.
Hold still.
Okay, we got the back again. You guys can keep attacking. We're gonna spread out mechanic is after that, so don't be panicked while you're in the back. I forgot where I was with my rotation. Where are you guys going? Okay. This is gonna hit multiple times, so stay stacked for a little bit. Another bio. Shit, I messed up. Okay, so the line over there first. Alright, so we're gonna be safe over here for a little bit. Let those explode first. Then he'll explode the rest. This one is probably easier. Well, that's just me with the breath. I forgot the breath came after everything else it did. And then you just die. Earthquake plus petrification equals bad. Petrification on earthquake is bad, okay? And this entire dungeon, I believe, gives a total of 80 mathematics? That's not what I want. We're helping you, Trino citizens. Oh, by the way, if the NPCs have been saying anything, I have not had that chat open, so that's my bad. Kind of the reason we were doing this, and I'm dumb. These guys have a big, I wasn't paying attention if it's, I think it's a cone, but it could also be an 180. Oh, it's a cone, okay. Yeah.
Brace yourself.
Check yourself before you back yourself. So now we're running through what looks like, you know, town streets of most likely like Alexandria. You know, the old style, like the brick houses and cobblestone street, but like some iron walkways. What the hell? And that's the other thing about you get in the red mage AoE rotation, sometimes you will do things that will give you these, you know, verse stone, ver fire procs. You just don't use them. They just sit there. And it sucks. It's sad. Jabberwocky. I have not been describing the monsters at all. I'm sorry. These ones look like centaurs, but like some lizard style centaurs. Thick boys. But we're being helped by some citizens. We are being helped by, and they are helping us. I believe they're off to do their own thing now, though, so it's just us again. I have not been watching my MP at all, but we're sitting okay. We're kind of like in this little garden, pavilion kind of area. Some of the monsters Well, yeah, some of the monsters just look like they're big, giant dudes made of like rock and lightning energy. I guess that makes sense because we are in all like the storm, you know. Where are you going, dude? Why are you going over there? Don't pull him out of my shit. Am I out? I don't really care about saving my white and black magic stuff for bosses. If that wasn't obvious. I used to. I've started learning to use all of my cooldowns and resources a lot more. Mostly because of Dancer. Although for Dancer I am saving those little green things on the... I don't remember what they're called, but they let you use your instant little nuky things. I have been saving some of those for boss fights, but only when I'm running with NPCs. We have a cutscene where we're kind of like, it seems like we're right outside a castle, maybe? We have the Survivor of the Storm's Thunder Gust Griffin coming down. It does a little swirl in the air, puffs its chest out for intimidation factors. And yes, we are in front of the castle. Now, they're not really saying anything to make note of. Let's go. Don't I have a buff for everybody? I do. Thunder Spark. It's group-wide error, like zone-wide AoE. Can't do anything about it. Jump to the middle. Avoid circles while making sure you don't touch somebody else's circle. Like, that's pretty basic stuff. This is gonna be the I have a safe zone here, but wherever those little electrical kind of lines were going. Uh-oh. I didn't know I did it twice. But you look where the little sparks are coming off of the balls, and you just imagine thicker lines coming off of that. And you try not to stand on those lines.
Hold still.
I don't remember the other mechanics yet. Oh, this one you want to stand close to this red bar in the middle and in the middle, so you don't get punched into the purple. And then you got a perpendicular thing will... Oh god. I don't know anything about... Yeah, I was gonna say that one looks okay right here.
Try this.
I don't know anything about this storm surge that he's doing. Oh, tornado. The tornado's gonna throw off sparks also. Oh, you're over here? How the fuck happened? Whoops. Alright, so the tornado's gonna give us sparks also. I think we're gonna be safe-ish over here. Oh no. That sucked. You can always follow the NPCs. They're always gonna stand somewhere safe, but I'm trying to figure it out for myself, you know? Trying to be a big boy. Look where that got me.
No holding back.
It got me with a debuff I don't want. But hey, I remembered some of the... Oh, I know how they work, I just can't really envision exactly what I'm supposed to do with it, you know? Sometimes it's hard. This looks safe. Crowd? Yes, thank you. Can I do some damage now? My vulnerability just wore off because I haven't done anything else dumb. We're probably gonna have 2 limit break bars. So. Oh wait, he doesn't move. God damn it! I thought he moved. Yeah, we got the 2 bars. We have to wait for a safe time to do it. I can keep DPSing in the meantime. Alright, where are we going? Okay. That's a nightmare. That's just a freaking nightmare, man. That's bull crap. You gonna stay here for a second? Thank you. I want to DPS you, but you keep moving up of range. Well, didn't die, but yeah, finding the safe spot in all those tiny electrical lines. You don't have a lot of time to kind of look and figure it out either, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I slowed down the video I would see how wrong I was, but I got what I got. Alright, we'll take the coffer. We got 50 mnemonics. That's my first ever mnemonics, and I don't remember the total of mathematics, but we got 40 there because it was my first time doing it. Another 40 just for regular clear, and I think the previous bosses were given some stuff too. 25 from the previous boss, and I think probably 15 from the one before that. Yeah, 15 from that. Okay. What was that? 15, 25, and 40? So 7, 80? Yeah, 80, like I said earlier. Casting. Oh yeah. Dungeons, I don't know if it's going to happen forever, but dungeons have seemingly started to give... at the end of every dungeon, you get at least one piece of gear good for your main... the job that you're on. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it does it if you already have something better equipped on that job. We got upgraded pants there, so now Red Mage went from 735 to 739. I lost one slot that I was going to upgrade to 730 with the sack of nuts kind of stuff, but she still has hands that can be upgraded to 730. That's the only thing. But then we also got some tank gear, head and earrings. We're going to keep these boots for when one of my ranged physical damage dealers finally gets up to 100. And we'll do the follow-up video here. Or cutscene, whatever. Please be voice acted.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone.
Perimeter is clear. A voice over a loudspeaker.
And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched? So the city endures, and it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without.
I mean, the city, yeah, is pretty damn intact, really. The buildings are mostly intact.
The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Or something's not quite right.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale.
Oh yeah, this is Trino, right? Yeah.
And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
So it's
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
so the barrier protects them from like the devastating lightning strikes and storms, but things can get in. Approaching us are a bunch of Lalafels. They come from everywhere. An older-ish, kind of matronly, maybe like late 40s, maybe 50s-ish. She has some wrinkles.
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno.
Oh, that was Trina.
Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
The rest of the Lalafels go about their business, walking past us, or back the way they came in some cases. She looks to each of us, is very surprised to see Sveen.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sveen of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. You must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please.
For whatever reason, she has gone from, like, looking at Sveen and having a conversation as normal to, like, with this last couple sentences, she has put her hands kind of down near her, lower stomach, kind of like hands clasped, head bowed a little bit, eyes closed, as if asking this question is a lot. But now she opened
What happened to Alexandria?
back into normal conversation mode.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
She nods at this.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her
and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable.
Condition?
I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I'm entirely unfamiliar with what condition Yishtol is referring to.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. But before we go, allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
At this point, well, I think I looked it up, like what this dungeon drops. Although I was surprised by the 755 item level, but I'm not entirely sure if it would make any sense to keep farming sacks of nuts. It's still funny they call it that. If eventually all of my gear, if I run this, say, 10 times in a day, which is, I don't remember how long it took. This recording is it's almost 50 minutes long, but I did die, although the monster was already defeated, so that was actually a blessing. There was that little timeout. I don't know. Who knows? Here's Lummel. Lummel. He's dressed familiarly, like there was a previous Final Fantasy character, but he's got goggles on top of his head, red jacket, black undershirt, black pants. Why, if it isn't our new friends, thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. I explain why we're here. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it the teeniest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you aright. Just tip it down your throat. Am I freaking... I have no way... Am I getting kicked again? Twice in under an hour? Come on, guys. Leave the centers alone. Leave the dead. Just stop. So stupid. Well, I'll be back again. And so we're back from outer space. Oh man. We've got to the part where he has us drink. Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. Just tip it down your throat. Oh well, yeah. Key items? It's one Wilson. We all take our drinks. Graha, myself, and Kryle. We have a black screen. You can kind of hear the... It's steaming. So it could be like green tea.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Or maybe like matcha. I don't know. I don't know things or stuff. My options are refreshing, shower, like sour, shower, or delicious, like trying not to throw up. I don't know. Refreshing. I can't taste it. Why make me choose?
That means it's working.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the stupid. I don't know what the answer is.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
Oh, it's that stuff. So like it gives you all the essentials that you need, but boy, they don't like the taste of it.
I can relate all too well.
Good stuff.
It's not unlike the syrup Leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
She puts her cup down.
Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
And we talked to Lummel to complete the quest. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lummel. That was me announcing our victory earlier, and since Grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. 5641 gil. We get... I don't know. I don't really like this is all level 11 materia, so I'm probably not going to be using much of it anyway, but I like piety. I've not really put spell or skill speed on any gear. And I've been putting crit on my tank gear more than tenacity, so and that is going to be it. I don't have a way to wave with all of them to see their faces. Do I? Can I kind of do like... Well, it's close enough. So, myself, Graha, Kryle. Do I not have a... Hold on, I got it. I can't do mini... Oh, I'm in a dungeon area, I guess, technically still. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird I can't use a minion right now. But anyway, we all thank you for watching. Myself, Graha, Kryle, Lummel. We do so hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. This is the only story quest I'm doing today, but I'm going to be doing at least 2 of the level 68 job quests I have waiting for me. Probably, I don't know which ones yet, but I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye for now. And thank you for waiting through all those stupid little interrupts. Hopefully that's the last of them. Okay, bye.